And somehow within that nomadic lifestyle, I just picked up more stuff. I've acquired more. You know, I think the best time to confront the amount of stuff you have is when you're moving, and we are about to move. So, you know, keeping things because of scarcity mindset and the what ifs,
just in case.
Hey guys, welcome back. I am going to pick back up a series that I started years ago, decluttering, minimizing, minimalist series, which I would now call more of being an intentional life series that I kind of strayed away from after like in the last year and a half or so, which is really ironic because we've been more nomadic. And somehow within that nomadic lifestyle, I just picked up more stuff. I've acquired more, and that wasn't my goal. In fact, it was opposite of my goal. And I forgot my why. I let go of my why. Maybe my why changed, but that has to be defined for me first. So my why is because I want to consume less, and we want to potentially, well, we've been living a more nomadic life. We want to potentially be doing the RV life in the future. And with that, you know, you are limited on space. Like I said, somehow I've been able to acquire things over the last 6 months or so that we've been moving around. But I am still limited to keeping it into so many amounts of totes and whatever. And kind of what spurred this, wanting to get back to this, is I started shooting a video for our nomadic life series that it's basically the process of how I pack up leading up to leaving and going on to the next place. Well, I was looking at the amount of clothing that I have, and I mean, even purses, and that's harder, and that's for another day. But I was looking at the amount of clothing I have. I had 2 large space bags, like those suction bags that had clothing in it. And then and one of those sat in the closet with like winter clothes in it for the last 5 months. Like they've sat in whatever closet of wherever we are because I haven't needed them. Then I had like a medium size bag that was basics and that kind of stuff. And then I had a 4th small bag that was all socks, underwear, bras, sports bras, etc. And that one I'm not so concerned about. That is so easy to let go of socks and sports bras and whatever. But the clothing, it's crazy to me. So I've been watching videos on capsule wardrobes and wardrobe basics, things that other people feel are the things that they use the most. And while watching those, I've kind of made a list of things that they all say are basics within their wardrobes so that I can like pare down to that. You know, I think the best time to confront the amount of stuff you have is when you're moving, and we are about to move. So I decided as I was filming that video that I was going to do another part of this series of letting go while in nomadic life. And I have donated a bunch in the last few months, but I just keep acquiring. And I like, really at the heart of it is I have to figure out why I keep spending money. Is it the dopamine hit? Is it just to spend money to see that I can? Is like, what is the reasoning behind that? And so that's a whole separate piece of it that I am working on and working through. But part of it is just the space that we do and will have or don't have. It's however you want to look at it. For me, I'm also wanting to get back into the routine of working on losing these last 20 to 30 pounds that I want to lose. And within that, there's a bunch of stuff that I had that was already feeling big that in 10 pounds is going to feel really big. So why am I holding on to it? Because not only am I holding on to it and it won't fit, but I'm holding on to it and I'm already not wearing it. So why would I want to wear it 10 pounds from now, right? When you lose weight, you feel better. So you wear like better fitting clothing, and just keeping that in mind, that was something that allowed me to let go of a few things that you'll see here in a bit. And then I was talking to my husband today about like the reasoning. I don't even remember how we got onto all of this except talking through like RVing and what that looks like and the amount of space that you do or don't have, and me knowing that I have to release some of these things because I won't have room for it all, especially the amount of sweaters I have, for being in warmer climates. So that kind of started it. And then I just kind of like spun into, getting rid of this stuff is so hard because it feels like kind of shameful. I feel guilty that I spent that money and then I either didn't wear it or I wore it once and then realized it wasn't for me, and then it's too late to return. And keeping things because of scarcity mindset and the what ifs. And the what ifs are funny to me because I keep things like, what if I want that red sweater? That red sweater that I haven't worn yet, but like, what if I need it, next Christmas? Like maybe I'll need it then, right? It's my only red sweater. Well, guess what? If I needed it, I can go find one. And that led me into, Justin, I used to thrift all the time. I went to thrift stores, and that's so fun. And I miss that. And he was like, you did used to do it all the time, and you did have a lot of fun. And I did it not out of necessity, but because I actually found it a fun hobby. But the difference that I'd like to do with this is I'd really like to get my wardrobe set with the basics, work on losing weight, and then work on like, do I need to replace these basics? If so, let's work on that first and then see what's missing within my wardrobe. So a lot of the things that I'll be letting go today, or that you'll see that I let go of when I filmed this the other day, is stuff that I don't reach for. They're not necessarily basics. They're extras that are going to be way too big for me and potentially already are too big for me. Some things that are a little bit worn out for me that I don't need them anymore. Some things I have duplicates of. And that was something that I talked to him about too. It's funny, I keep, 6, 8, 10 pairs of jeans and 5 or 6 pairs of jean shorts, when in reality I reach for the same 2 pairs of shorts, maybe 3 pairs of shorts, and the same like 4 pair of jeans. And it's not like I don't do laundry or have the option to do laundry, right? I have a really nice washer or dryer at home that I love. I absolutely love using those, and I probably run 4 to 5 loads of laundry a week. So what is it within me that makes me feel like I need to have all these extras just in case? Like, just in case those are dirty, then I'll have this pair that I don't even love and I don't feel comfortable in, but I'm going to keep them just in case, and then I can wear them and hate them and wish that I had that pair clean, which in reality, I don't wash my jeans very often. I mean, it's because you're really not supposed to wash jeans that often. So it's just funny to me how my brain has gotten to this place that I feel like this scarcity mindset again. And so we were actually going to drop off the donations that I put together the other day. And as we were talking, I was like, I have other things at home that I could just throw in there because I haven't ever worn them. And also I was talking to him about jeans because when I carry my pew pew on me, the high-waisted jeans that I have are like, they're not even comfortable with it. So I need to go to like mid-rise jeans, which means that I need to go and thrift that secondhand jeans, which could take a while. So but I already have like 3 pairs of jeans that I never wear. High rise, mid rise, low rise, I don't wear them. I don't like the wash of them. Why I bought them is beyond me. I guess I got caught up in the moment. So there's a lot of things within this that I want to work on. I want to work on my mindset. I want to work on my heart and the valuing of things versus like they're just things, they're a tool. And then I also want to work on the letting go process and work on being slower at acquiring things and making sure there's something that I really love. And I don't have to thrift stuff like within this challenge to myself, but it is definitely something that I want like thrifting to be the first thing I go to. And then if I can't find what I'm looking for that hole in my closet, then I can go to, like, I know Old Navy and Gap jeans are really great for me. I love them. But maybe I can find those secondhand somewhere. So all that to say, I'm about to go through stuff and get rid of some stuff and kind of talk through maybe a little bit more of this, but I just wanted to share that with you guys, that I'm trying to get back on that journey, and it's going to be hard. And like I said, especially with purses, because I love purses, but I'm not using all that I have now. So why am I adding more to it? Now I have a few purses in the works with Rough and Tumble that are in production. That'll be 6 to 8 weeks. And, we'll see. We'll see if I keep them or if I send them back, or I have a friend that has already told me she's interested in 1 or 2 if they don't work for me, or once I get them, if I decide I don't want them and she wants them, I'd be happy to sell them to her and just let it be. So all that to say, let's just jump into decluttering and get some more thoughts from me later in this video. I'll see you in the next clip. Okay, so I went from what, 1, 2, 3, 4 bags of clothes to right now that's like underwear and socks and all that. This is like basic tees, spaghetti straps, all of that. And then up here is like colder wear. So I have these two like kind of nicer jackets that I will be keeping. So it's sorry if I'm bouncing you around. I'm trying to do this. There we go. So here's like a black and a brown jacket, which will stay. The two things that I'm considering I need to try on are those jeans, and I like this pullover sweatshirt. So this is where I get stuck every time, but I think it's down to a pretty decent amount. So I have one brown like pullover, like kind of nicer. It's that like heavier material. I don't even know what it's made out of, but I have that. And I also have it in black, and that's actually packed up in my bag right now. And I have these 3 cardigans, these 3 pullover sweaters, I guess technically 5 pullover sweaters, 5 pullover sweaters there. And then I have these 2 like nice warmer Patagonia sweaters. And then I have this Cocker Spaniel Mom. I just got that for Christmas, and I have this one that's like a Christmas sweatshirt. And then I have this pullover that's brown. One of my things for this year was I wanted to add more color in, so I feel like keeping these pinks, they look really nice on me, and I like that. And I like this pink here, and so then having some like neutrals as well, so the black and the brown. And then for cardigans, I have, you know, black, brown, and like a rust orange, and then a couple of pullovers like that. So I'm actually really happy with this. I think I'm going to get it down to like 1 big bag and 1 smaller bag here. So let's just try to fit it all in. Okay, so I did it. I got it into these 2 bags. I'm super excited about that. Like I said, also this bag that's like, the like underwear bag. And then this of course is the bag that I have that is for our travel. And a real quick aside, I did not take anything out of here because it was things to me that I chose to pack up to wear for the next like week and a half as we're traveling. And so to me that says those are things that I like and will utilize. So I just didn't even unpack that for now. But if I need to, you know, like I said, once we're back in Michigan, I'll definitely be going through that because I'll need to wash things and figure all that out. And over here is the donate pile, which I already have another whole bag that's started and it's in the car. So I just need to go find somewhere to donate all that stuff. I'm sad to let that Lake Michigan sweatshirt go, but it is worn out. I think I wore it almost every day this last year, like in the house and stuff. So I'm really happy about that. Like I said, hold on. You know, something else I just thought about, like as I was kind of starting to move some things over to my computer and thinking through, going through all those clothes and just kind of trying to figure out what my style, like what I want my style to be and all of that stuff, like really dive deep. Something I just thought about was the reason I end up with multiples. And it's funny because I never really thought about this before, but when I go to buy, what made me think of this is I was looking at these slippers. Let me show you. I was looking at my slippers and there's some kind of something stained on this. I have no idea what it is. But then also these particular slippers, they're called Kookaburra by UGG, and they have this like lip back here. However, if your foot doesn't go just past that lip, it sits on top of it and just pushes it down. And since I got these have been kind of frustrating me like that. And so my immediate thought was, I'll just find a new pair. I'll just find a new pair of slippers. I got a good deal on them. I most definitely have worn them for that amount of money. I think they were in like the $70, $80 range at Kohl's. So I got them and I felt like I got a good deal on them. I've worn them pretty much every day since I got them, which was about 4 or 5 months ago. And they've served me well. And so my thought was like, oh, I'll just get another pair of slippers. Well, number one, I think I have a pair of slippers in Michigan. So why would I buy another pair? But 2, the reason I end up with multiples is because I'll think to myself, I need to get a new pair. So I get a new pair and then I, for whatever reason, just can't let that old pair go. So then did I really need a new pair if I still really like that old pair? I just baffle myself sometimes when I like actually think about the reasoning behind things. And it really comes down to like a fear mentality. I'm fearful that I won't have what I need when I need it. I'm fearful that I'm going to let something go and regret it, which by the way has not happened yet. I'm trying to think of a single thing that I've let go that has not made me feel more free, rather than like more burdened by wanting that thing back. I can't think of a single stinking thing. So when I'm looking to get something, I guess I really need to ask myself, like, do I really need to replace this thing, or is this just me wanting to spend money and shop? Which is that is a big thing. That is something that all my life I've done. So that's just something I've done all my life. And two, I need to ask, like, if I'm going to bring something new in to take the place of this thing, then I need to let that thing go because it has served its purpose. It's done. Can I donate it, or do I need to like just trash it? Like slippers, right? Like, do those get donated? Are they nice enough to even be donated, or are they trash? So just more like rambling thoughts for me. Hey, so I sat down to edit it, and after reshooting multiple pieces of this video, I finally portrayed what I was actually trying to say in that first bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. This will probably be the first of more to come in the Intentional Living series because, well, I got to get my act together, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you're in that journey of intentional living, because let's face it, it's a journey, not a destination. That's why we're here again. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.